I just made sure I was here. Today, Team Minnesota Purple, and the home team today, the Minnesota Machine. And now for today's starting lineup, first let's welcome in goal from Team Minnesota, number 40, on defense, number 10, Tegan Nelson. And number 15, Taylor Stern. At wing number 3, William Rink. And number 21, Toppy. And center for Team Minnesota, number 59, Avery Williamson. Please welcome out the rest of Team Minnesota. Now please welcome a goal from the Machine, 47. On defense, number 12, Truman Brazel. And number 7, Lauren Wozniak. At wing, number 20, Chelsea Lundin. And number 71, BC. And center for the Machine, number 90, Grace Taylor. Please welcome up the rest of the Minnesota Machine, helped today by Court Lundin. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise to the ring while we move your cap, face the flag as we honor America with our Star-Spangled Banner.
Alrighty, we are locked and loaded. 2013 semifinal contest between Team Minnesota Purple and the Minnesota Machine. Will Peterson back here on the call for Youth Hockey Hub. We had a good one in our first game of the day here. 2012 semifinal went the distance, went all the way to a shootout, and Manitoba took down the Machine at the 2012 level. So hopefully the 2013s can avenge those who came before them. Taking the moment here before the game just to finalize the rosters here in my system. Minnesota will work from left to right. Fittingly, they will wear purple. And the Machine from right to left, they are in white. We'll play 3 14-minute periods. Again, a trip to this afternoon's title game on the line. Long shot is gloved down there by Ryback. Minnesota rosters 2 goalies. We'll expect to see Lamparski about halfway through this one. Brooklyn Ryback earns the start for Minnesota. Long shot that Ryback will glove down. 29 seconds into this game. Goaltender for the Machine, Ellie Hentges. Minnesota will go to retrieve. Up the middle. And play down the right side now. played by Schaefer in the neutral zone. Up ahead, Smith. Schaefer out front, Ryback will save. Minnesota with it. Turned over. Bross with it. In deep. Bouchard has it for the machine. She'll center it out front. And it's played to the far side corner. This one cleared down. No icing. Goaltender Henges comes out to play it. Wessner. Kick save made by Ryback. Now back out to the point. Brazil will play it down low. Machine really pouring it on here early. Good control. They've managed to hold the zone for some time now. This one sent the distance. We'll have icing. 11:05 to go. Team Minnesota wins it off the draw. Up ahead, Tofty into the zone. Out to the point for Sherritt. She'll backhand it, unable to hold the zone, so she'll dump it in, and it's held by the machine again. In the neutral zone. Wessner dumps it in deep. All 5 machine skaters will go off for a change, see if Minnesota can take advantage on the breakout. Sherritt down the right side. Full head of steam into the zone. Quickly cleared by the machine. Coulter will go to retrieve. Machine with it. Lundeen. We're going to have our game's first penalty here. It's a delayed call and now touched up. It'll go against Team Minnesota. And it looks like we have some miscommunication about who the penalty is on. It'll go against Reagan Redshaw. Did not see the signal there. We'll get the call from Mr. Brad Soderberg. 10:01 to go. Game's first power play will go to the machine, see if they can capitalize. Machine with it. Swenson. Oh, too many skaters is the call. That would explain the commotion over by the bench. Long shot. Save made Ryback. She'll hold. 9:27 to go. 1:27 on the power play. Swenson. Long shot, loose, and cleared by Minnesota. That one got through the wickets of Ryback and behind her. Good work by the Minnesota purple back line. Lundeen has it for the machine. Swenson. Her shot goes wide. Over halfway through the power play. Sent ahead. Wall will be on it for the machine. Set things up from behind her net. Pressure from Sinclair. Breakout pass. It's Smith. Coulter will dump it in. 20 seconds left on the Too Many Men minor. Machine dump this one out. Icing waved. Ryback comes out to cover. Some pressure from the machine that time. 8:07 to go. 7 seconds on the penalty. We'll have the draw to the blocker side of Ryback. Face off won by the machine. D pass. Will hop out of the zone. Purple back full strength. Machine are offside and kicks off the skate, so that'll count as a touch-up and we'll get a draw. Seven and a half to play now. Purple with it. Centering look, redirect at the near post, and it's cleared by the machine. Nice work there. Machine with it. Smith, left side, centering look, cleared by Redshaw. Machine are offside. They'll have to tag up, and they do. Gives Purple time to evacuate. They chip it into the neutral zone. And it's dumped back in by Bizarre. Over halfway through our first frame. Still scoreless. Minnesota Purple, Minnesota Machine. Jansen with it. That play broken up, and the machine will dump it back in. Minnesota Purple with it in the neutral zone. Down the left side, Walker. Swenson. Up ahead. Now here's Nelson. Left circle, shot right into the logo of the goaltender Henges. She'll cover, 5:47 to go. Face off to the blocker side of Henges. Long shot, kick save made by Henges. Minnesota Purple setting up shop. Coulter long shot, tipped wide. Into the neutral zone. Lunneborg will dump this one in. Sinclair, the first one on it for Minnesota. Centering look. Fulmer with a nice look. Bross with it. Long shot. Knocked down Henches, and she will cover with 5:08 to play. Off the draw, played to the point. And Bross sends it on again. And it's covered. High arcing puck. Played down by Walker. Now to the point, Coulter. Eva Wall has it for the Machine into the corner. 4.5 to play in our first frame. Still scoreless. Our game's lone power play was in favor of the Machine. Team Minnesota Purple called for too many players early on, but a successful kill. We remain scoreless, tipped out front. Good look for the Machine that time. Back out to the point, able to hold it as Bizarre. And Minnesota Purple able to escape. Williamson, right side, chips it wide. Redshaw, Tofty now. Williamson battling for it. Back into the corner, Smith on it for the Machine, and she will careen it to the near side. Lavala able to hold the zone, but only momentarily. It's taken away by Smith down the left side for the Machine. Centering look intercepted. Purple back with it. Into the neutral zone, Tofty now over the line. Redshaw. Nelson bumped off the puck. Schwartzoff. Up ahead, Schaefer. And sent in deep. Lavala will be on it for Minnesota. Under 3 to play in our first period. Long stretch pass, icing waved. Hockett will send it on goal. Knocked down and covered by Henches. 2:32 to go. Face-off will be to her glove side. Machine controls it off the draw. Bross sends it in. Battle for it behind the net. Comes out front. Point blank chance for Walker. And she's denied by Hedges. Share it on it. Up for Jansen. Walker down the left side. Working it to the outside. Now in the high slot taken by Morgan Kuden, and she will dump it in and go for a change. Far side half wall. Minute and a half to play, first period. Scoreless, Minnesota Purple and the Minnesota Machine at the 2013 age level. Fulmer. Taken down low by Sinclair. She's knocked down. Back to her feet. Sinclair closing. Tries to tuck it in the corner. Good work sealing the post by Henges. Makes the stop. Freezes the puck. 1:07 to go. Coulter. Long shot. Pad save. Rebound. Try goes wide. Under a minute to go in the first frame. Wall with it deep in her own end. Banks it high off the glass. That escapes the reach of Coulter. Tegan Nelson will go back on it for purple. 30 seconds now. Machine into the zone. Kabeska taking it in. Schwartzoff in the mix as well for White. To the point for Brazel. 10 seconds now. Long shot. Hit a stick out front. 5 seconds into the corner. See if the machine can shovel it towards the net. Schwartzoff. We're going to get a late penalty here that will begin in our second period. It'll be tripping against Minnesota Purple. And with that, we will take a break. Scoreless after the first period here on Youth Hockey Hub. Welcome back to the Blaine Super Rink. 0-0 after one period. Minnesota Purple and the Minnesota Machine. Here on Youth Hockey Hub, Will Peterson back on the call. Happy Father's Day to all you dads out there. Hope you're enjoying spending this Father's Day with us. The initial call was Coulter for tripping at the end of the first period, but now we're going to get an equalizer as the Machine will draw their first penalty. Lena Schwartzoff to the box for tripping. Just 6 seconds into our second period. So we'll skate 4-on-4 for the next minute 50, and then a very brief Purple power play. Coulter for tripping at the 14-minute mark of the first. Schwartzoff for tripping at the 6-second mark of the second. Face-off won by Purple. Share it. Long shot. Centering look out front. Oh, what a save. Sprawling stop. And a heck of a save there from Henches. Bross with it. Long shot. Pad save made. Westner with it for the Machine. This one sent ahead. Not far enough for icing. Bross will catch up with it for Purple. Long stretch pass. Nobody home. And we'll get another ice. .12:57. Face off to the glove side of Ryback. Nelson down the right side. Wall giving chase. Now on the near side half wall. Battle for it here. 2 white jerseys, 1 purple jersey, and predictably, white wins out as Wall takes it for the machine. Out into the neutral zone. Good stick work there, but promptly turned back over. Grace Hill dumps it. Pocket dangling her way through the zone, now turned over. Wall down the left side. Coulter back out for Minnesota. Schwartzoff back out for the machine, and we are back to 5-on-5 hockey. Pocket sends one high and wide. Nice hold of the zone there, but it's only temporary as the machine are able to break it out. The machine are offside. They have to tag. Gives Bros time to knife through the neutral zone. Sherrod on it. Fulmer. Fulmer up ahead now. Into the zone, Redshaw back for Fulmer. Nice look, pad save made. This one chipped in, not far enough for icing. Bros on it for Minnesota. At the blue line, Redshaw tips it in. Williamson centering. Now to the left wing side. And in the neutral zone, Coulter back into her own end. Jansen turns this one around. Near the purple bench. 10 minutes to go, second period. Still scoreless. A lot of scoreless hockey on Rink 1 today. We had a scoreless tie, in essence, that went into a one-player shootout in the 2012 semifinal earlier. Manitoba took down the machine in a one-player shootout. Walker for Hockett. Jansen in the mix as well. Walker comes away with it. Hockett, centering look, grade A chance for Jansen. She's denied. Coulter, long shot, pad save, Nelson, rebound, try is gobbled up. Purple turning up the heat a little bit here in the second. But the machine goaltender standing tall, 9:18 to go. Purple wins the draw. Bros long shot right into the center chest logo. Another clean win for Purple. Long shot through traffic, loose out front, another rebound try, and it's sent wide. Vala. Sinclair down low. This one's sent out of the zone. Purple will have to regroup. Ice certainly feels tilted right now. Played on the far side by Lundeen. Beska sends this one in. Lundeen circling the net, centering look, sent wide. This one sent down by Purple, but not far enough for icing. Rizal on it for the Machine. Swenson out front and taken by Sherritt. Puck played below the goal line. Hockett, near side corner. Redshaw working for a clear, and they get one. Sherritt's got it. Exiting the zone, Wall. That one heads into the bench. And off of a Machine helmet. 7:03 to go, nearly halfway through this contest. We remain scoreless here on the Youth Hockey Hub. We got a goaltender change. Lola Lamparski, the new tender for Team Minnesota. Ryback did her job. Now gets to kick back and watch the rest of this one from the comforts of her own bench. Walker intercepts this one in the neutral zone. Dangling in, centering look, Hockett, oh, couldn't handle it. Beautiful play that time from Purple, but they just can't figure things out on the finishing end. Walker's got it. Hockett, left side, closing and firing it wide. Jansen with it. Up the left half wall. And now into the neutral zone. Machine working back. Just over 5.5 to play here in the second. Lamparski's first real test that she's able to steer wide. Machine setting up shop in the O zone. Grace Hill has it. Hill shakes her defender. Left circle, fires one high. We haven't seen a penalty in some time. Lena Schwartzoff for the Machine took one 6 seconds into our second period, but nothing doing since. Nelson will chip this one into the corner. Purple on it. Dangling up high. Puck loose in the slot after the initial effort. Bross will chip it. And it flutters wide. Sinclair down low. Bross. Long shot. Save made there. 4:05 to go. Second period, still scoreless. Off the draw, nice look out front. Tofty that time, sending it on. Cleared out of the zone. Lavala in the neutral end. Swenson. Sent on net. Lamparski, effortless cover. 3:36 to go. Boy, there just is. I know in basketball the term is lid on the basket. I don't know what it is for hockey, but we have whatever that equivalent is here today on SR1. Still 0 regulation goals scored in now over 60 minutes of hockey. Well over 60 minutes now and pushing 70. Puck ping-ponging around near this blue line. Battle for the puck right near our viewing angle here at center ice. Hockett escapes with it for Purple. Dangling, closing to the backhand. Oh, can't finish. Nice back check that time from Wessner, but again, still no goal scored. Dump in from the blue line, Swenson. Minnesota looking to take advantage of a machine change. Coulter will be the first one on it after a dump in. Schwartzoff, long shot. Stick to side, Lamparski. Now Kate Hockett over the red line. Dumps it in. Near corner. Wraps it all the way around and fires one into the center chest logo. 2 minutes. Called the 2-minute warning here in the second period. Still 0-0 game. Brass. Long shot through traffic covered. Sinclair was out front running interference. Off the draw, it's the machine with control in their own end. Wall clears, Brass plays it down. Kabeska sends it in deep. Laval, the first one on it for Minnesota. Brass with it. And we'll have a penalty here. Brass was hooked in the neutral zone by Macy Kabeska, who will head to the box. So with 1:07 to go, hooking is the call. Barring a goal, we will have 53 seconds of carryover time as we approach the 1-minute mark here in the second. Walker for Nelson. Second power play of the game for Minnesota, although the first one was just 6 seconds long, and they score! There it is! Kate Hockett, the offensive catalyst really all weekend for Purple, is having a big impact on this game, and finally someone finds the back of the net. Hockett, a power play goal, and it's 1-0. with 52 seconds remaining in our second period. Kate Hockett, power play goal, 1-0 Purple. Wasted no time either. We'll pause and get the goal announcement. Actually, they're going to announce the penalty now. Rebound chance. Walker at the doorstep. Score! Madeline Walker off a rebound. 2 goals, just 26 seconds apart, and it's 2-0. So just like that, bang, bang. We're going to get our first goal announcement now. Hockett from Jansen is our first goal. So Annie Jansen picks up the power play assist. And the second period comes to a close. So 27 minutes of scoreless hockey followed by 2 goals, just 26 seconds apart. For Team Minnesota Purple, they carry a 2-0 lead into the third period. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with more on Youth Hockey Hub. Welcome back. Third period. 2-0 Minnesota Purple lead over the Machine at the 2013 age level here on Youth Hockey Hub. Will Peterson back here on the call. We await the second goal announcement. For now, the first is Hockett from Jansen, power play goal at 13:08. And now here is Mr. Brad Soderberg. Single assist goes to Haley Sherritt. Time of the goal, 13:34 of the second period. Hockett from Jansen, Walker from Sherritt, 2-0 Purple. Sinclair on it. Up ahead, Walker, and they're offside on the entry, 13:27 to go. So the Machine going to have to dig deep here, find some sort of offensive spark. Ideally, try to get 1 goal before maybe the 5-minute mark so you're not scrambling for 2 in a late end of game situation. They win this draw. Brazil near side. And dumped in by Westner. Nice look there. Sharp angled look from Kudin. Goes high and wide. And we're going to get a penalty call here. It's going to go against Purple. So a big swing here, potentially. Sinclair to the box for hooking. 12:36 to go. Time of the penalty will be 1:24. Sinclair hooking machine power play. Promptly cleared by Tofty. Wall. Working it down low. Shakes her defender. Rims for Kubeska. Wall. Down low. Turning and firing is Hill. Glove save Lamparski. Lowell Lamparski, one of the best goaltenders at this age level. 2 goals against her to force overtime. A tall task, even here on the power play. Minute and a half to go on that power play. Working in. Shot blocked. Backhanded by Wall down low. Sherritt will rim it all the way around. Taken away. Jansen with a shorthanded look. Had to catch up to it, and miscommunication with Walker in the neutral zone. Kubeska down the left side. Dangling to the slot. Shot on. Lamparski save. Rebound try. Backhand Lamparski. Sprawling save made. Didn't make the initial read on the first shot, but really nice recovery on the second effort. After a nice cross-crease pass, she's able to get over and cover that one. 11:27 to go in the third, 52 seconds on the Sinclair hooking minor. Wessner. Shot blocked. Schwartzoff near corner. Smith for Wessner. Now Coulter. Minnesota down the left side. Eight seconds left on the purple penalty kill. And now Sinclair out of the box. We're back to five-a-side hockey. Centering look. Nice pass from Smith, but nobody home in the high slot. Fulmer closing. Shot that one off the skate of Bizard. Machine dumped this one in. Bross on it. Redshaw. Wall behind her own net. Up the left side now. Wall closing, sharp angle look off the mask of Lamparski and into the netting. 9:45 to go, third period. 2-0 lead for Purple over Machine. Purple with it. Sherritt up ahead. Tofty into the zone. Feeds Redshaw, who lost her footing. Coulter with it. Coulter into the zone. Centering look. Nobody home on the other side. Under 9 minutes to play. And we're going to get a penalty here. Too many skaters against the Machine. see who ends up serving. It's our game's second too many player penalty. The first one went against Minnesota Purple. And Bizarre will head to the box. 8:51 to go. Ross long shot. Rebound look for Walker. Save made. Big power play here for Purple. Chance to really put this game away. This one shipped out by the machine. Good start to the kill. Walker will center it. Backhand look. Kabeska deep in her own end. Looks to go glassing out. Unsuccessful. Bross holds. Jansen tried to get a tip on it. Hawk it from below the goal line. Wraps it around, sends it on, and nice acrobatic save made there with the glove. 8 to play. Minute 9 left on the too many skaters minor penalty. It'll take a heck of a late surge from the machine, but they've found some good offensive success earlier in the weekend. See if they can't replicate it. Up the left side, Smith. Down low, taken down as she drove to the net, and Purple will take a cross-checking penalty. Delia Lavala will head to the box. Again, cross-checking the call. Comes with 7:42 remaining in our third period. So time of the penalty, 6:18. Lavala cross-checking will have 51 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey, followed by a minute and 9-second machine power play. Purple able to escape the zone. Nelson. Sinclair down the right side. Fires it wide of the goal. 10 seconds left on the machine too many players penalty. Smith over the line. Shot. Save made. Lamparski with the glove. Machine back to full strength. Minute left on their power play now. Swenson carries it into the zone. Red shot near her own bench. Played up ahead by Nelson. Wall. 6:10 to go in the game. 25 seconds now left on the power play. Dumped in again. Good kill here for Minnesota Purple. Less than 6 minutes away from this afternoon's championship game. One last crack at it for the machine, and Lavala out of the box. Back to 5-a-side hockey, just over 5.5 to play. Westner out front, taken by Bross. Bross at the half wall. Near side, Redshaw. Up ahead. Coulter with it. Westner holds the zone, but only temporarily. It's broken out again. Redshaw tips it in and will go for a change. Coulter for Hockett. Kabeska, full head of steam, closing in, bumped off the puck. Walker ahead. Walker looking for Hockett. They can't connect. Coming up on 4 minutes to go here in the third. Lundeen with it for the Machine. Looking to find Schaefer. We'll keep an eye on the Machine goaltender as well. Have to think they're thinking about pulling her in the next minute or so. Walker tips this one in deep. This is a really well-coached Minnesota Purple team, especially in these end-of-game situations. They have executed their plan here late, almost to a T. Dumping and changing, rinsing and repeating. Good short shifts. And, of course, taking their chances when they can. They're going to get a 2-on-1 look. Fulmer sends it on. Save made with 3:15 to go. Schaefer's got it. 3 minutes to go, third period. Kate Hockett got the scoring started on the power play. 26 seconds later, Madeline Walker added a goal of her own. And there goes the Machine goaltender. 6-on-5. Empty net, 2.5 to play. Kudin. Schaefer takes it. Near side, Westner. Geometric pass. Lavala with control of it for Minnesota Purple. Tofty to the neutral zone. Machine with it. 6-on-5, but still struggling to get it set up. Redshaw turns it over. Can't catch up to it. Wall will be on it for the Machine. Glassing out they go. Down the left wing side. Kudin over the line. Coulter deflects it. Redshaw swoops in on it for Purple. Takes a hit near her own bench. And once again, back out into the neutral zone. Machine just struggling to get things going again, even with the man advantage. Their net remains empty. Bross. Hill turns it over. Out front. Sticked aside easily by Lamparski. Minute 23 now. Minnesota with it. They're going to take a shot at the empty net. That was deflected by the Machine. No icing off the deflection. Bizarre for the Machine. Minute 10 to go. Purple will center it. Up high, Nelson looks to just send it back down low. Kabeska in the mix as well. 1 minute remaining in our third period. Walker behind the net. Left wing side. They lose control of it. Sherritt will take a shot at the empty net. She was over the line, and it goes wide left. 38 seconds now. Jansen turns it over. Right wing corner. Centering. Walker puts it wide. 30 seconds now. Taken again by Minnesota Purple. Jansen below the line, and they put it home. Annie Jansen, empty net goal. That will ice it. 15 seconds to go. Empty net goal, Annie Jansen. 3-0 Minnesota Purple. They will move on to this afternoon's championship game. Excellent performance from Minnesota Purple. Machine just could not find quite enough offensive punch to stay alive in this one. Their weekend will come to a close, and this game draws to an end. 3-0 your final. Hockett, Walker, and Jansen the scorers. Lamparski and Ryback combined for a shutout. Again, Minnesota Purple advances to this afternoon's championship game. Will Peterson signing off. We'll be back for a 1 o'clock championship contest. More hockey coming your way on Youth Hockey Hub.